Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Super Metroid Map Rando Qualifiers. My name is MTNS Cartridge, and I will be your commentator for this morning, evening, afternoon's qualifiers. Probably afternoon. At least it's afternoon for me. Got a vanilla transition for the first transition that we got, but it's a fairly simple concept. All the rooms in the game are randomized. All the door entrances are randomized, but the map still works. So you get to actually use the map as a reference for whatever you're doing. And we'll get the cropping sorted as soon as possible. But okay, so we got an early morph, which is really nice. Got a bunch of connections on the west side of Criteria. We're really going to be looking to find morph and the minor items. Bressa's got some power bombs. Zeb decides to check that door first, which Bress will probably do right after. And yeah, Zeb's gonna go right back there and do the power bombs. Get the power bombs, and now they got stuff to break bomb blocks with. So this is really a nice start. Just under 2 minutes in, we've already got a lot of our kit. Brett's gonna go down to the bottom here and check this door here. I don't know where the map is. Oh, it looks like, yeah, he's gonna turn around, because that is a potential soft lock, since he doesn't have anything to gate glitch the gate or use wave to actually open the gate. Zeb also finds a red door on the east side of landing site. So, but yeah, this is the first qualifier of 8. Runners need to do 3 qualifiers, and then their 2 best scores are averaged. And Breast finds Space Jump, really nice item. It's going to let him go a lot of places, like the upper right side of landing site. But anyways, runners do 3 qualifiers. Their best 2 are taken and averaged using a point system based on the best scoring players. And then they're seeded into a double elimination best of 3 bracket, and then that's just played until the finish, and that's the tournament. We got 29 entrants here. These are 2 of them that we've selected for restream today. So both of them have the space jump now, and looks like Bress is going to be just a little bit ahead, heading to the top right of landing site. Finds the Varia suit, which is one of the 2 best items you can find, morph notwithstanding. But unlike in traditional Super Metroid Rando, suits can be anywhere, including in Criteria. There's no suit restriction like in the Dash Mystery Tournament that's also going on. But it can be anywhere. We got the Varia. Zeb is not going to save with that Varia. He's just gonna keep on trucking. So now Zeb's out to a little bit of a lead, but it's only a couple seconds. So most of the race will be determined probably once we get to the next area or once we find the Criteria map. And also in the map randomizer is a full-featured map. There's a lot of features that aren't in the vanilla game. So there's big dots that are major items that are just the majors. No E-tanks or reserves like in major, minor, or whatever. Only majors are big dots. And then hollow dots are E-tanks, reserves, supers, and power bombs. And then the tiny dots are missiles. So you get a lot of information out of the map, a lot more than in vanilla Rando. And Zeb gets his first missile pack through Plowerhouse and Crumple Shaft, and also finds a super door that he can't go through. But those missiles get you a bunch of doors in landing site, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them all backtrack over there. Brest also sees the super door. Powerhouse is a scary rune. Brest. Oh no! Brest takes a death! Yeah, deaths are a lot more common in map rando. So there's another quality of life where the suits are. I mean, not the suits. The saves are faster, and also the death animation and the reload is faster. So you get less punished for taking deaths, and you can retry stuff faster. Yeah, quite linear so far. You're getting your space jump and taking it to get your Varia and then your missiles. And Zeb now finds bottom right fish tank, which he can't do anything with at the moment. Needs more tools to make stuff happen. Or some really cursed tech. But now the next missile door takes him to Torian, I believe. Is gonna just go into this blue door and finds another E-tank, which is pretty nice. Probably would have liked some missiles or supers, just so you can keep opening doors. Brest now getting his missile again. Just gonna have to track back through Powerhouse. And Zeb finds Big Pink. There are 3 items here, which is a pretty good number. Find super missiles. You get one of those items you really want to see early. This lets you go a lot of places. It's a barrier that shows up a lot. And then he gets a few more missiles. So, good deal. And now he's probably going to want to start chasing that map. Since he has the tools to bypass a lot of barriers, so he's really just looking for map information so that he can get at the major items quicker. Also finds a save room, so that's nice. Just going to take a quick save. And yes, there are a bunch of transitions in the vanilla game that you can't get through, that you can't get to normally. There are some texts that let you get up there, like an ice clip to get to the bottom of Mission Impossible, but you will always have the ability to traverse the 100% of the map, so you'll be able to get there through some other way. It's also kind of like back of Mother Brain. You'll always be able to get out of there. And Zeb finds Red Tower, which will take him to the map. Very likely. Just want to go out this door, and then there's probably going to be one more room. Brest on his heels, going through Big Pink now, is going to get the 2 missiles at the bottom. And Zeb finds the map for Torian. So, finds Mama Turtle with a big dot, and then there's another big dot by the... Yeah, there's No, he's going to want to go through Mission Impossible, and then there's Totorobi there. Actually, I don't think he can get there. Because that's Mode at the bottom Mission Impossible door, and then the back of Hodorobi, but you can't go through the back. So he's going to have to come there through some other area. Mama Turtle also has an item, but he can't... Actually, that's the right side item. Maybe he can get that. And he's also got Space Jump, which is a little scary. The Mama Turtle hurts so much. Brest now, just behind Zeb, is going to get the map. Zeb's still having to think on where he wants to go. There's the Mama Turtle option. There's also a transition to Meridia at the top of Red Tower, so that could be a place to go. But yeah, just like a lot of bad places here on the story, and it's not like pretty. But okay, Zeb is gonna make it go at the back of Hodorobi. Oh, this is not Hodorobi. This is Crate Missile. So yeah, this definitely works. And there's the Gravity Suit. This is really fast seed so far. You got both suits and Morph and all the miners in under 10 minutes. This is a really good place to be. Brest is going to go a different way. Brest is going to go up to Meridia at the top of Red Tower. So advantage Zeb for now, just off that gravity. But Brest could just come back and go for the gravity later. And he is gonna find Meridia, see where the map is, and turn around. Might go for the Crate Missile item. but we'll see. I think Zeb might be going for the Mama Turtle Major. He's going to check this hollow dot at least. As Brest goes for a gate glitch. Nice. Gets it first try. It's really nice. It really hurts in map rando because you don't know where your best farming spot is if you run out of ammo for a gate glitch. Zeb will have to go through Metal Pirates, but does have enough supers thanks to that super he found earlier. It gets really good super drops. It's only down 1 super from where he entered. And Brest is going to get that gravity suit. So another fun thing, in map rando, you don't have kill doors for Metroid rooms, so you don't have to kill them all in order to traverse the room. So you can just run through and let them grab you or dodge them, which is sometimes fun. There's grapple, probably not what he was looking for. Also, Brest finds a way back to Criteria and finds the high jump boots as well. This is over by Green Hill Zone. So maybe Brest goes back to landing site and starts chasing the Criteria map. That could be what he does. That'll actually save him some time over Zeb, since he won't be going for that grapple and probably losing time off of it. Yeah, it looks like that might be what Brest is doing. He is going back to landing site. He's going to take a ship refill, which is way faster than in vanilla and in most randos. Just drop in, get your stuff back, and get out. It's a lot more like a pit stop, I suppose. And Zeb is going to take a look at the Criteria map. It might be trying to head back to Criteria and getting those high jump that Brest found. Oh, Zeb is going to Norfair. And Brest is continuing in Criteria, so we got some divergence. Brest is going to get the Criteria map. It's at the top of this room that he's in. But he doesn't have enough power arms to get back through without some help. So, but he does also have that ship save. So if there's not much good here, then he can just turn around. Zeb also in Norfair doing Snail Clip is going to get his second Power Bomb pack and a third Power Bomb pack. And Brest finds Kraid and Mother Brain and 2 Holodots right next to each other, as well as a big dot at the bottom left of Fish Tank, and then the toilet going to Brinstar. So that might be where he heads next. And Zeb continuing his Norfair exploration, probably just chasing the map at this point. He's got enough ammo and stuff to do basically whatever he wants, aside from fighting bosses. And yes, the X's on the map do mark bosses. So the 4 X's are Mother Brain, and then the 2x2s are Kraid and Dragon. You can tell them apart based on how the transitions connect in. And then Ridley is a 1x2, and then Phantom's just a 1x1. And then that's all the X's for this mode. If you set your objectives to be different, then they'll change based on the objectives. But for all the tournament races, they will be bosses. And Brest is going to go up the toilet. Toilet in map rando is randomized so that it can be anywhere, really. There's a bunch of different rooms that it's able to pass through. And he is going to find Brinstar. Also finds an E-Tank there in Crab Supers and a missile, which he won't be able to get. Zeb finds Phantoon. So Norfair is the broken map station. Killing Phantoon, which is always connected to the room that the broken map is connected to. That's an assurance in map rando. Killing Phantoon will turn the map station on, and he will be able to get the Norfair map. And also a boss kill, which is super powerful. So Brest will have to come back here at some point. So So Norfair looks like a pretty big region. Up by Aqueduct, there's 3 majors that Zeb doesn't have yet, so he might go chasing that. I don't think there's any bosses aside from Fantoon, though, so probably just gets the 3 majors and gets out. Brest now finds the Bryn map. Finds 2 big dots down at the bottom left, another one in Indiana Jones. Also finds Dragon, so wouldn't be surprised if he goes and gets to Indiana Jones dot and then kills Dragon. Could also chase Wrecked Ship, which is a connection that he's found in Bryn. But we'll see what he ends up doing. Zeb is going up to the big dot in Old Mother Brain at the top of Norfair. Yeah, Brest is gonna go and chase Wrecked Ship. Zeb finds Spring Ball. Okay item. It's way more useful when you don't have gravity, but with gravity and space jump, it's pretty much useless except as a power bomb saver. But speaking of power bombs, the power bomb drops are buffed to be 2 power bombs instead of 1, since it's gonna be really hard to farm power bombs on a single pack, which is a common problem. Brest, continuing his exploration, and Wrecked Ship breaks the tube. So, don't know exactly where it's headed, but does find Shactul from the back, so he can just anger the snails and get them to break him for him, or he can just do whatever this is. It's causing me pain. Okay, there he is. There's one snail to his way. This is great. He's got his one snail actually digging a path, but he's just being blocked by this other snail. And he's only got 1 power bomb, which he needs to use at the end, so he can't kill the snail. Okay. Does get through though, so he's gotten through Shactul, and yeah, and Zeb finds Charge and Plasma. Okay, so that's actually huge. Supers are buffed for Mother Brain, so they deal twice damage, but ammo hunting, since the minor distribution is just exactly vanilla in map rando, ammo hunting can be pretty tough, even with the help of the hollow dots. And Brest finds Ridley and is going to have to turn around. So we know all the bosses at this point. We know where Zeb's found Fantoon, Brest has found Kraid, Dragon, and Ridley, and Mother Brain, but he can't kill him. So Brest is going to have to go probably to Norfair, and he's going to find all the stuff that Zeb's found. Yeah, the only thing Zeb would really like is a Zeb skip at this point. Kind of funny. And yeah, Meridia isn't going to have anything. Brest really just needs to go to Norfair. Make that call. Norfair is closer. And he knows the Meridia map is kind of far. So it does look like he's going to make the call for Norfair. If he goes to the bottom of Big Pink. You know you want to, Brest. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Brest is going to go to Norfair, is going to find the Fantoon, and yeah, subsequently the 3 majors there. Is going to take the save, so that if he finds there's nothing there, he can reset out and just go back to Torian and be closer to Meridia, which is a smart call on his part. And Zeb is going somewhere. I don't know where Zeb is going. I do not see the destination he has in mind, but I'm sure it's great. Brest on 0 power arms is going to do Snail Clip the Aussie setup on the right side. And gets his 2 Powerbomb packs, which are pretty massive at this point. There's no like 15 Powerbomb magic number for Torian like there is in Vanilla Map or Area Rando, but still, just the more the merrier. And also fanfares are shorter, so it is way easier to just justify picking up a bunch of power bombs and stuff. Zeb might be heading for this big dot wherever it is, and Brest finds the broken map, which I'm sure he's excited about because now he knows that he has found all the bosses, including Mother Brain. And yeah, Brest checked the measure under Fish Tank. It was X-ray, I believe. He just reset it. And Zeb finds speed. Okay. So, if Brest decides to just go and not get speed, that could be a problem. But, yeah, Zeb just needs to get out of here and go to Criteria and then Brennan Wreck Ship. And then he'll be in go mode. Brest on track for a 3-round Fantoon, so shouldn't be too bad. Zeb is going to do a reverse acid dive here. He has the ammo for it. I mean, the health, resources, whatever. Gets through. Very nice. Has plenty of health to spare. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be happy about that trek for that major. But it is a bunch of time spent. Excuse me. It's a bunch of time spent not hunting bosses, so potentially Brest just gets out of here. And then he just goes back to Turian and back to Criteria. Brest, you found all the bosses. Has he found all the bosses? He found Kraid and Mother Brain right next to each other. He found Ridley for sure. I think he found Dragon. Yeah, he does need ammo and charge, but I think he's going to go up here and do the old Mother Brain major and then the Aqueduct major. So he'll find Charge Plasma, which is going to be good enough for him. He does also need 3 tanks for Rainbow Beam, which is a thing. But that's not really that bad to come by at some point. I want to say Dre was in Wreck Ship? Question mark? I don't know. I feel like it was somewhere. Oh, Brest is just going to go straight for the Aqueduct majors. I'm going to do the old Mother Brain major later, or maybe even not at all, since this will be Charge and then Plasma for him. Dre was somewhere. I'm great at remembering these things. This bodes very well for my qualifiers later. I'm surprised Brest's not picking up the missiles, because he's only on 15, which is not a lot. Okay, chat says Brinstar for Dragon. I believe you. Until we get to Brinstar and it's not there, but I feel like it might have been. So, I'll trust. Yeah, Brest is also going to check this Holodot since he does need ammo, just to kill Mother Brain 1 at the minimum. Finds a power bomb, not really what he was looking for. Zeb is back in Criteria, and he does have speed. And Brest doesn't have screw. Okay, Zeb now is going to go... He ends up just going straight to Brinstar, might turn around and check the criteria map. And he does see that the Brinzar map is so far away. Yeah, he's just going to turn around and go hunt the criteria map first, which will end up being good for him since I think Crate and Mother Brain are both in this region. And Bress is just going to get out of Norfair. He's done the boss. He just needs to go back on the chain and figure out his ammo problems eventually. There is the Major and the Holodot up at the top of Aqueduct, so yeah, he's going to chase that before he leaves. Good call. Even though it's like Spring Ball and some crap, I can't remember the other thing. I don't know if Zeb even checked it. He probably did. And Zeb does find the Kraid and Mother Brain over here, so good for him. Might also go back and check the big dot at the bottom left of Fish Tank, which will be X-Ray for him, which will actually be really nice since he has Charged Plasma. If Bress remembers, that'll also be good for him to go back along the way. There's Bress's third E-Tank. He does also have a reserve, which is nice. So 3 plus 1R is a comfy place to be. You'd like more, but you'd rather have more supers at this point. Because, yeah, so Zeb sees X-Ray, and then remembers that it's part of Microwave, and he's got the other 2 parts. So yeah, definitely worth pickup for Zeb, that X-Ray. Will save him time on Dragon significantly. But right now, he knows he's got to end. He knows the game ends in Criteria, so he's got to keep going up until he finds the bosses, and then come back and finish the game. Bress on his trek out of Turan, so really just behind Zeb at this point, and he's not going to be getting the speed since he is left that behind in Turan. I mean, Norfair, not Turan. Yeah, I think Zeb's routing is going to end up working out better since he didn't have to come all the way over here, and scout a bunch of bosses, and then still have to come back. And he'll also have the speed advantage. The rest does have items, so it's not like nothing. Not like the whole world, but yeah, there's Dragon. Dragon is in Brinstar. So Zeb might go to Wrecked Ship next. He'll find Ridley eventually, and then do Dragon and then Kraid and Mother Brain at the end. And yeah, Bress is gonna... Yeah, Bress got that X-Ray just for Microwave, I believe, because Dragon is such a bad fight. She's not actually that bad, but she's pretty bad. Oh, Bress is in a pickle. Bress needs speed, and he's not gonna get it, so... Actually, no. He could technically X-Ray climb to Korra Hall, but... Yeah, that's the wrong door. But the way to Dragon is gated by speed. So Bress is actually kind of in shambles right now, unless this is speed for him, but it won't be. It's wave. So, yeah, he might end up going over here and realizing his shambles. Yeah, so this is the back of Gauntlet. Actually, no. No, he's fine. No, because I don't even know. I don't even know. I give up. I'm retiring. I don't know the map. No, I thought this was the back of Gauntlet and he couldn't go up. But no, this is Spore Spawn, so he can go the left side. I take it all back. Breast is fine. Hopefully. If this is left side of Decora Hall, Breast is completely fine. Yeah, I gaslit you, Eddie. Get got. Okay, so Zeb is on Ridley, got a bunch of ammo and a good beam, so he'll be fine. Breast is now on Dragon. So Breast's fight is going to be significantly easier than Zeb's, since the microwave beam will come into play. Some used to call it the X Plasma, which is honestly a cooler name, but yeah, you just reset Dre's iframes. Well, you don't reset it. You let it run out with X-ray, but the beam doesn't move, so you just hit her a billion times, and it's nice. It's a good life. Yes, that is correct. Zeb will not have to fight Spore Spawn since he's got speed, but it's really not a bad fight with the charge with plasma since it's just a one shot. It's like a 25-second room if you're good. "23" if you sweat it out. Yeah, it really is just a cutscene at this point. If you don't have like charged plasma and one other beam, I think, then you can get like a 2-round with supers and missiles, but that's actually hard. And Zeb might actually realize here that he knows all the bosses. So he's just gonna go straight back into Brinstar, and yeah. Okay, yeah, Zeb's in the lead. For sure. He'll get the wave on the way, and he will be living a happy life with his what am I thinking? Yeah, he's gonna go get Dre killed, and then Kraid and Motherbrain. Also, that ammo station is more worth since ammo stations refill all your ammo, not just missiles. I can't talk to that. Holy. Also, looks like we have a high five between the two runners. They're in like the same part of Brinstar right now. But Zeb going down, Breast going up. So fairly close, but that speed is just going to pay dividends through the rest of the race. And Breast also won't be able to go through Croc Speedway to get back into Brinstar at the end because of aforementioned lack of speed. And yeah, Zeb. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so Zeb can just go right here, and he will not have to fight Spospo. And he'll save a bunch of time on Breast. Free to the core? Aw. Boo. Prof is sad now. And yeah, that is a good point, Tar. Zeb, Breast also doesn't have a Zeb scope, so he will need a little bit more ammo, or he'll have to farm a bunch. I don't know if this is enough ammo to kill on the Rain 1, what Breast has. Actually, no, it will be, because Supers deal double, so this is basically like 2010, which is plenty. But he doesn't have a Zeb skip, so he might end up having to like kill each Zeb individually, or like 2 Zebs at once, and then come back for all the Rain 1, so he'll be losing a bunch of time there, unless he finds some more ammo. Bruss in his Ridley fight, but Zeb is just gonna blaze through the rest of this. He's gonna just be on his way to Criteria and do Crate Mother Brain. Does have a Dragon dead now. So yeah, both runners have the 3 bosses that are not Kraid dead. But Zep's just closer at this point. Does need to find his way over there, which is probably going to be up key under stairs. I think that is the only way to that part of the map. I actually could have gone out the right side of Main Street, maybe. That might have been better. But I don't know. Probably just ask him that in an interview. Hey Zeb, did you forget about this one part of the map? Takes a save. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe just playing it safe in a qualifier. Also gets his ammo filled back up for the Mother Brain stuff. Brett's having to think. How do I get back to Mother Brain? Where do I get my ammo? I need ammo. Maybe you could have... Actually, no, it's Croc Escape, I think. At the top right of Climb. So I probably couldn't have gone there, but... Yeah, Zeb just so much closer to Mother Brain is gonna just have a better time with it. 30-15 versus 25-5 now. Surprised Bruss didn't pick up that missile earlier. Yeah, and Bruss is just saving a bunch of time going at the right of Main Street if he does elect to do that, since he doesn't have to like go around Fish Tank and up key stairs. Oh, he's not going to though. Wow, so they both make the mistake, or I'm just wrong. That's also very possible. Yeah, that's Worstern up there. So I think that's got to be faster. I reset them. Makes sense. Like, surely you don't just do that and then not pick them up. And Zeb finds him E-Tank and a Super there at Brim Reserve, which is right by Mother Brain. Just a nice little check. Now you're gonna have to go back through Kraid and either figure out a way to get a Shine Spark into Mother Brain or just kill the Zebs. Yeah, this is gonna be a really fast seed. Zeb, yeah, Zeb looking like a 42, 43, something like that. Don't know. Oh, he's killing the Metroid so he can get his Spark out of this room. Smart. Do you also get a little bit extra runway in Mother Brain Room because of how the objectives are dealt with? They have 4 pillars, which give you 4 extra tiles of leeway. Oh, he gets knocked out of the Zeb. Gonna have to try again. But the Metroid stay dead since he killed them once. Bress finds a double missile down here at Watering Hole, which I assume he knew about. Okay. Gets the speed Zeb to get the second try. Short charge not the problem, which is honestly surprising, since that's usually the problem. At least in other randos. And Zeb takes care of MV1. So we'll be moving on to the second phase of the fight, and also the final phase, since we don't have MB3 in map rando, at least in tourney settings. We just end the fight after MB2, and then you get all the movement items so that you can make the escape timer. But 24 shots minus however much the supers are dealing, which I think is enough. I'm not doing the math. And yep, now he's going to get rainbowed. And now we're off to the escape. For escape, all runners get the full movement kit, and Hyper gets some extra properties versus Vanilla. It can open all the doors, open all the gates from either side, and open all types of blocks, like except for speed blocks. But it can open like super blocks, power on blocks, bomb blocks, obviously shot blocks, everything. So really just making sure that you can get through all the maps in the amount of time that's given to you, which is usually like pretty lenient, but not super lenient. But yeah, Zeb cutting it fairly close, but is in landing site now, so won't have too much to worry about as he finishes in second place overall, first on the restream with a time of 42 minutes and 44 seconds. GG Zeb. And we'll see if we can't get both of the runners in for interviews. Russ is gonna have to farm a little bit here at the farm spot here, but shouldn't take too long since he's got full health. And we are joined by Bress and Zeb, the runners on Restream today. How are y'all? GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Good. GG's.
Yeah, impressive runs from both of y'all. Zeb had a little bit better of a route. Went to Norfair out after the early game first, and found Fantoon, and then also spiked speed as well as the charged plasma and spring ball, and then just did the criteria map into Bryn map into Wreckship map that you did earlier, and then reset Bress.
Mm-hmm.
So just didn't have that extra loop up there, and also had the speed advantage. Didn't get high jump though.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about going to get that major. I only did it because it was a qualifier, and basically I didn't want to get speed locked somewhere and have that be speed. And so I was planning on resetting most things probably there, because I like took a kind of out of the way save to go check it. And then I found speed there, and I was like, okay, I have to keep this. So
yeah, I knew that I wasn't going to need speed because I had found the rest of the game already. By the time I had the Fantoon map. So are you talking about the major that was like
way up to the right?
Okay, right. Yeah, I was like, I don't need anything else, so I have to leave.
Yeah, both of y'all I think made the correct play for your situations, but they were just different.
Also, I was feeling really good about my route, which is part of the reason why I took as many safeties as I did. The save at the end of the ship. I was looking for a save next to Mother Brain. There wasn't one. It was a little spooky, like on 3 tanks.
Yeah, I get it.
Forever, like it's. I think that
Yeah.
those kinds of safeties did cost me first place, unfortunately, but
I think what cost you first place was your route back to Criteria. You could have gone out the bottom right of Main Street and gone down Worst Room instead of going down the toilet and then up Key Stairs.
but then I wouldn't have gotten the save.
Well, don't be a coward. But no, I don't know. If you're looking for a save, then that's a fine route. But both of y'all did it, so I had to call it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Breast from 10 minutes ago now in the escape.
Yeah. It was a fun seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think these like baby seeds are nicer for racing than the your typical. I spend 20 minutes in early game and then get a suit, just because of the amount of variance that can happen early game. But y'all are pretty close going on to early game. Then just the routing made the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think early game in these tends to be pretty linear. Just figuring out what to do is kind of the issue.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
pretty-
just you gotta follow your heart. Go ahead, Zed.
Just gonna say I'm pretty happy with this. This qualifier time. I think that this was really solid for me. I was hoping for about second.
Yeah.
I was thinking that Aussie was gonna finish first, but I'm still happy with second, even if Dang finished first instead. But
Yeah, definitely impressive run from both of y'all. Yeah, I
Thanks.
gotta put the spreadsheet together. Since I definitely haven't been slacking on that part of my duties. But GG's to both of y'all. Any final words before we cut the stream off?
just GG and Breast. Looking forward to the tournament.
Yeah. GG Zeb. Nicely done. And thanks for the restream.
Heck yeah. Well, if any of y'all want to come and/or track the 8 p.m. qualifier tonight, which we do have, so it's the second qualifier. Still got spots open for that, so feel free to sign up. We got 7 more qualifiers. Tonight at 8, Sunday at what time is it? I made them. I should remember. I think it's 4. I don't remember. They're listed in the SGLIVE server. They're listed in the Map Render server. They're everywhere. And they'll be pinged every time. So, yep, bunch of qualifiers, and then we're gonna have the actual bracket start sometime in like a week and a half, once everybody gets confirmed and we get it all set up. But yeah, outside of that, thank you all for being on Restream. Thanks to everybody for showing up to the qualifier, and yeah, we will see you next mission. See you later.